Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto News. I'm your host Crypto Chester, and in today's video we are talking about Brett. Now Brett is a very successful meme coin on base chain, maybe the most successful meme coin on base chain, and it's basically Pepe's best friend. Okay, so we're going to be talking about this from a fundamental perspective, a technical analysis perspective, and then looking at basically how we can be making money and trading this asset and a potential huge breakout and a price prediction for the next sort of couple of weeks or so for this asset. So starting off the video, we're going to be taking a look at CMC and looking at basically just a general update of where this thing has been going and has gone in the past few weeks. So the last day, it's actually up 7.7%. Unbelievable explosion, the highest it's been in literally quite a while. Okay, the last 7 days up 34%, and in the last month only up 18% because we have had a pullback, but it is creeping up to this level that we have seen at that 6 cents 5, which we will show you on the chart very shortly. But overall, this thing has had a very bullish month. The chart is looking good. The momentum around it's looking good. The market cap's climbing. Can we get to that lovely $1 billion market cap that we did see? Did we see it back in June here? No, we just missed that. Just missed that in June. Didn't see the momentum coming through in July either. But you can see in previous price action, I'm talking basically that's April 2024. This is obviously December, as we did see the markets really start to heat up in December. If we see Bitcoin dominance continue to drop here, then it's very likely that Brett is going to take some serious legs to the upside. Okay, I'm talking $1 billion market cap, $2 billion market cap, and maybe even higher than that. Very good potential for this asset. Now, before we go into the chart and actually look at how we can make money in the next week or so, I want to talk to you guys about another opportunity, to say the least. I'm sure you guys have heard of SPX 6900. You know, that chart that basically just goes up here. And if we go to the meme coin section here over on CMC, you can see it's actually ranked in the top blue chip coins now. Okay, it's at a $1.8 billion market cap, doing very well indeed. The reason why I'm talking to you about this on a Brett video right now is because I've found a copycat to this coin. The copycat to this coin has not been launched yet. Remember guys, when we see a Dogecoin launch, we usually see a copycat. SHIB, Baby Doge, Floki, Dog with Hat, those are the ones. Now, we haven't actually had anything for SPX 6900 just yet, and that is why I want to talk to you guys quickly about Token 6900. Now, Token 6900 is a pretty cool website here and pretty cool meme coin that's catching quite a lot of traction, to say the least. You can see it's generally quite a memeable thing. There's a lot of quite funny memes on there, and you can see it's very Web 1 and old-fashioned, and very cool, to say the least. Okay, I do think that this thing has got big potential, just being the copycat to SPX 6900. To basically basically having the copycat of that is very likely to send it anyway. But not to mention, I don't think I mentioned how much money this thing has raised so far. The amount of money this thing has raised so far is $1.7 million, guys. Okay, so you got to think SPX 6900. Imagine that launching with a budget like $1.7 million. We're likely to see Token 6900 really absolutely excel in the price and really see it probably sitting around that 700 to $1 billion market cap sort of range. Now, remember, we're super early to this asset. This is it's not launched yet, but it's looking like it's going to be very bullish in the launch itself. Usually we see when a pre-sale raises $1.7 million, it's very likely that what happens, they launch and they have centralized exchange listings straight away. Okay, and you know what happens when essentially centralized exchange listings take place? Centralized exchanges have to buy up the supply. They buy up the supply, and then that obviously elevates the price, and then they promote it to all of their centralized exchange users. Okay, so we're talking KuCoin, Mexi, Bybit, BitGet, maybe Binance, maybe Coinbase. When these exchanges really start to push an asset really start to push an asset, we're talking hundreds of millions of dollars in market cap, and buying in at a price of literally 0.0069 is ridiculously cheap. Okay, so it's a very, very cool opportunity. You guys can go check it out. That's all I'm going to say about that. The link is in the description for token 6900 for you guys to go see yourself. But again, I think a good 10 to 100x here is definitely plausible. Now back to the Brett chart to see how we can make some money here. Basically trading this insane breakout. So let me explain my chart for a second here, guys, before we go into a bit more detail. Okay, so you can see here that we do have a very, very strong trend line to the upside here, pushing us down in terms of resistance. Okay, you can see these resistance zones are very, very prominent. Now, what happens when we have a downward sloping trend line? We have essentially a potential breakout scenario. This is the breakout scenario we're looking for here, and overall it's looking pretty goddamn good. The measure move for this is looking something along the lines of this right now, and that will basically put us to the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement area. In terms of percentages for this move here, I mean, I don't want to get you guys excited, but it's a 60% move, okay? Again, there's a lot of other factors in play here, but right now, for a breakout for Brett, it's pretty clean. We're above all major moving averages here on the daily now. The uptrend looks strong. We haven't confirmed this is a high or low just yet, but we will when we break this high over here. But in terms of the micro uptrend, we've got our low, we've got other higher lows being formed, we've got highs, we've got a higher low here, nearly confirmed when we break this. If we break 67, if we break 67, it's very, very likely we smash up to this this 0.5 Fibonacci. Now the 0.5 Fibonacci is a very, very important level here when trading, because that basically determines the reversal of the trend. If we actually can get over that and use that as support and hold and consolidate in that area, it's very, very likely that that is the confirmation for the reversal of the trend. Basically, we've been in a downtrend, okay? This is a dirty downtrend. This is how the Fibonacci is laid out from the high to the low of that downtrend. But if we come up and we break that and hold that for a consistent amount of time here, unlike here where we just basically broke it, came down, lost it, tested it, and dumped, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking for a break, we're looking for a test, we're looking for consolidation, and then confirmation for that entry, and then we'll basically head back up. So that's sort of what we're looking for here for Brett. Let me know what you think in the comment section of that position, and whether you think it's going to be happening in the next 1 to 2 weeks or so. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. Go check out Token 6900, link is in the description. Peace out for now, and I'll see you in the next video.